Either Gemini Sun, Gemini Moon, Gemini Rising. It's Maggie from Moon Directed. Welcome to my channel. Here we work with the energy of the moon to see how we can best utilize it to move our life forward in the most positive way possible. To get into your energy tonight, I'm using the Chakra Insight Oracle cards to just kind of see where everybody's kind of at. Oh, you have root chakra issues. Okay, so you have your physical health, vitality, strength, body image and balance, and possessions, belongings, finances, and treasures. So, focusing in on the root chakra this week. It's going to be big for you. So, the root chakra, things you can do. You can sit in meditation and imagine, first let out that first deep breath, right? Say, into the nose, out through the mouth, and then imagine, just imagine roots coming down out of your body into the center of the earth. That's one way to root. Get outside, be in your bare feet. Go touch some trees. Go play in the garden. Do root chakra things. Eat red foods like tomatoes. And I know that sounds silly, but it's really true, especially if you do it with intention. But I also want you to think about what makes you feel safe. Where's your personal boundaries? We're actually going to looks like we're going to cover that today. So let's, that's part of where the moon is right now. And so, discern what's important. And also that physical health there, I think it's going to be important because when we get to Thursday, that is about your work-life balance. And do you need to go see the doctor? It's your health routines. So if this could just be you haven't gotten around to making that call to the doctor. I can see you're a little low energy here. We have the 5 of Cups. I want a little more than that. Okay, so make sure you check out your sun, moon, rising in case this is not resonating for you. Your sun sign. Your sun sign is the core of you. It's how you view the world. It's your value system. The moon is how you feel in respect and react and respond to to the energies around you, what people are doing, what's happening. And your rising sign is your personality. It's how you meet and greet the world. It's how they're going to view you because it's the things that you do. You have some cards that came out in reverse, and I think that's important. So let's get into this. It looks like a rough week. I'm not going to lie, Gemini. As we start off with this 5 of Cups, which is this regret. This is crying over lost cups. And see, this 5 of Cups is different than a lot of them in that usually you see 3 spilled cups and 2 in the upright. This one you have 2 spilled cups and 3 in the upright, which makes it feel like it's a one-on-one relationship that you're missing. But there's that dog of loyalty there. And there's 3 cups, which is about community. And so I feel like you have a very loyal community you can fall back on. You're just going to need to reach out for them. And when I say you're going to need to reach out for them, the Star card is here. There is hope. There is help available. It's divine help. It's divine guidance. It's here. The rest of these cards, wow. Okay. If you have a Taurus in your life, it's significant because he just had this. Taurus just had this double situation here. All right. And then these are all in reverse, but I'm going to show it to you in the upright. You have the moon. So I think this full moon that's coming up in Sagittarius, which for you Gemini is going to be in your 7th house of partnerships, is going to illuminate. It's going to also create some confusion. It's also going to help you release. Because this looks like the 17 is after the 16, and the 16 is the Tower card. And so now the building has fallen and there's rubble everywhere and there's help here. And this looks like you're already sad. I don't feel like this is something you don't know about. I think you do know. And I think that when that full moon happens, you're going to be ready to release and let go, and it's time. This looks like it's time. Then you have these 2 9s, and 9s mean you're almost done. They're in the reverse, which makes me feel like you're waiting. But 9 and 9 is 18, which is that full moon card, so maybe you're just waiting out the week. But the 9 of Swords is about being awake all night worrying, and the 9 of Pentacles is about having enough financial security, being good on your own, actually being happy on your own. And I think that the worries are, can I manage on my own? Because they were in the reverse. I think this full moon's going to clear that energy right out. All right. Not a lot of places to put all those cards. There's so many. All right. Wow. Okay. Well, let's see what we can do about this. What kind of advice can we get from Spirit to help you navigate this week? Because this week looks tough. This week looks tough. You're feeling pretty... Okay, so that's some of you. Some of you are experiencing a heartbreak. That's some of you, but we had 2 cards that showed up. One of them is about being alone and the other one's about health. So some of you are dealing with a health issue and you're worried about whether or not you can maybe pay for the procedure. Or it's something that's been nagging at you for a long time. And where's this double at? These cards. You know, oh, because it's down here. Okay, so it's been chasing you. It's been something you've been trying to put off or whatever. And maybe now the tower fell and you need to go see the doctor, or you need to, you know, handle the situation. And so, you know, maybe the full moon helps you to release yourself from the pain so that you can start healing and get better. But we start out the week with the moon in Virgo. And it's about knowing that there's a path ahead. But you're going to have to climb the ladder to get there. And that ladder looks a little rickety in places and kind of tall and kind of like, okay, I see the path. I see where I'm going. It's in the distance. And now you're assessing the steps. Is it safe to go? Which ones I go? What can I take with me? What do I need? So get a little guidance on this, because this is in your 4th house of home and stability. And that's that root chakra stuff. Oh my goodness. Okay. So, you have the mouse. The mouse is scrutiny. What am I losing? What am I afraid of? It's scrutinizing the fear. It's the niggling doubts. It's the loss. And you also have the hawk messenger, which means information is coming in. You're going to get some information. You're worried about it. When you get it, scrutinize it. So, if you get any kind of a legal document, if your doctor is giving you information about a procedure, make sure you're scrutinizing the information. Pay attention to the details. Details are important this week. Details are very important. And you're going to get messages either in emails, in person, through the mail. The hawk... The hawk is a message from Spirit too, and it's guidance and it's help. And so I almost feel like it's also the star card. Like help is coming, help is there. You might have to seek it, you might have to reach out for it. But seeking information is going to be important. Oh yes, paying attention to details. You have by the book. So when that moon moves into Libra, which is Monday evening, 8:29 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time here in the U.S., it's about discernment, and it's about which fears are legitimate and which ones do you need to release. And this is definitely important for you because you have that 9 of Swords card where it's all about the fears and the keeping you up at night and paying attention to the details and worrying about everything. And you have by the book. It means it's really going to be important that whatever it is you're doing, say you're signing a contract of some sort, make sure you read all the details and make sure you follow the stages and the protocols, and everything needs to be by the book. Don't make a deal with someone and then not, get it in writing. That's what I want to say. Get everything in writing. Don't trust anything. Get it in writing. Scrutinize the details. Have someone else look at it. Don't make any decisions without really going over it with a fine-tooth comb. Whatever it is. So say it is a medical procedure. Make sure you know all the risks. Make sure if it says, well, do you take any diet drugs? And you're like, I don't really want anyone to know I do that. Make sure you tell the doctor. If the doctor says, what medications are you on? Make sure you tell them all the supplements you take. Even if it's just a calcium tablet, it actually can make a difference. And I'm not kidding about that. All of the supplements, they need to know what's going on. So pay attention to the details, do it by the book, fill things out completely, pay attention to what you're hearing. If this is a divorce situation, which I definitely can see that going on here, make sure that, before you hire, I did that again. That's the second time I did this. Message in the bottle. Yes, there's definitely messages coming in. This is the second time I did that. Make sure you check with, if you get a lawyer, make sure you check what the details are. If you're presented a document from another lawyer, make sure you get a lawyer or somebody you trust to review it. Don't sign any contracts without really going over them. And Mercury's not in retrograde yet, but it's what I feel like. Like, you need to pay attention like Mercury's in retrograde. Oh, we have almost a month before it gets into shadow. Okay. No, that's not right. June 20th. It's going into shadow next week. So, yes. Really pay attention to the details. Mercury's about to go retrograde, and that will affect you. All right, so boundaries. Boundaries and fears. And focus. When that moon is in Scorpio. Happens on Thursday at 12:02 a.m. So Thursday, Friday. It's about focusing on where are the boundaries, what's safe, where do you need to draw the line. What's going to bring about the transformation. This is about using your intellect, feeling your emotions, but transforming by using your intellect, paying attention to the details. And we have a card of assessing. There's a lot going on here, but I see that there's hope in the distance. And even though she looks like she's walking on a very desolate beach, up ahead there are opportunities. There's more than one. Some of them have a big rainbow on them. Some of them just have some light shining on them. Some of them look a little dim and in the distance. So you have options ahead, but you need to figure out where your boundaries are. You need to focus on this transformation. When that moon moves into Sagittarius, now we're talking your 7th house of partnerships with that full moon. It's going to take willpower. And see how she's hiding behind the mask? I feel like telling you, don't show all your cards. Don't show all your cards. Keep some of that stuff to yourself. Not everybody needs to know everything, and then you're going to be taking action. There will be action coming with this full moon. I just feel it. But the action may simply be that you finally get the message from somebody about something. But, this situation, we've got the Devil and all this regret here. The beautiful thing is that you also have the Star card. That's the most amazing part of this reading, is that there is hope and there is help. And it's divine, and it will also show up in the material world. You just need to reach out for it. You need to ask for it. You have free will. If you don't ask for help, Spirit can't step in, so make sure you're asking for help. Ooh, you have the Omega Dragon. That's the end, right? The Omega means the end. Harness the divine feminine power of creation. Intention, hold your vision. Birth the higher consciousness. So where one thing ends, a new thing begins. Because this, even though it says Omega, which is the end, everything it talked about was creation. So things have to Things have to end so that something new can come in. Things have to end so you can begin a new cycle. And it looks like it's going to have to be a better cycle than where you were. So if you've been putting off getting a procedure done, get it done, because that's where you're going to move to the next phase. If you've been suffering from chronic pain or something. I can see you're worried. I can see why you're worried. So just pay attention to the details. Look around for the help. Do it by the book. Don't miss any steps. Pay attention. You're going to have to use all of that energy of your mind that you're so good at, Gemini, and focus. Focus. Yeah, free yourself from the pain. And again, Taurus had this. So if you are in a relationship with Taurus, big week. Free yourself from the pain could also mean going to the doctor and getting that whatever done finally. It's one of those two things. Letting something go so that you can create something new and better. So that you can end up feeling like this, right? Having more than enough of everything and comfortable and happy. All right? All right, Gemini. Ooh, tough. Okay. You take care. We'll talk soon. I'll be doing the full moon videos next, so be on the lookout for that, and maybe you'll get some more information. And again, check out your sun and your moon and your rising. If this isn't resonating, maybe you can get the answer somewhere else. Okay?